When Minnesota snapped a 22-game losing streak to the Lakers, they hit a lot of threes, and welcome back to Steve Nash. His first shot is a jump shot, and he knocks it down. Well, it's all during this stretch where they've lost 18 of 21. Meeks will try it again from distance, and it's an air ball. 8-2.
Well, they want a timeout because of the injury to Jody Meeks. Shot the ball in front of the Laker bench, and I believe when he came down, didn't land with both of his feet flat on the floor. And you can see him there being assisted to his feet.
Stu, did you see it? I didn't see it happen.
Yeah, when he shot his jump shot, it was after he came down that the problem was he lands right on the side of the foot of Brewer. And that's one of the rules that they were trying to really...
To the lane and throws it back out to Steve Blake. You know that left arm and left hand's going to be much stronger now. Bounce under to Sacre. Sacre throws it in off the glass. His side, so Steve Blake's only going to get a couple of minutes here as he drives and kicks. Move it around to Kelly. Over Kevin Love. Ryan Kelly, not NBA in points. Second in rebounding and first in double-doubles. 40 of them. Sacre gets the nice dish from Nash and he converts. Now here comes Rubio. Tried to find Turiev, and it's taken by Nash. Lead under to Wesley Johnson, and he throws it down.
Really make sure he's thinking about scoring instead of getting those easy ones for his teammates.
Sacre will try it from 18 feet.
Because, you know, he's a good defender, runs the floor really well, very active.
Nick Young will try to answer back, and Nick does. Back in 2007. Last year he was in Denver. Bounce pass. Nash, baseline. He's got
23 to play here in the first quarter. The Wolves up by 3, but Steve Nash in his return looking good as he throws up the lob to Wesley Johnson.
It's their third in the NBA. They lost to Atlanta in their last game. How about Chris Kaman in the game? Hey, wait, stop. Chris Kaman's in the game.
That's a lot, so they showed why maybe they're the best first quarter point. We'll head to the second quarter.
True. As Steve Blake is back in the game with those 2 fouls. Here's Kendall Marshall trying to ward off the rim. Kendall hits the jump shot to 43 and 19, yet they lost.
Chris Kaman's going to have to really do a good job of getting him up and under moves.
Players go to the locker room, 2 for the Lakers and now 1 for Minnesota. Remember, Pekovic is out with meningitis in his right ankle. This is the 4th game. He taken away by Blake.
Well, Buddy didn't know where he was going on that play. He had nowhere to go.
Manny Harris wide open in the corner, and he knocks it down.
Out as Manny Harris, after the turnover, spots up, and Steve Blake said, just turn the ball, get the seams the way you want it. No defender even close. Read a newspaper.
Here's Blake. And I know who's not listening to. Here's Blake. Out to Manny Harris. One big step inside the line, and he knocks it down. And this Wolves team doesn't fluctuate that much. They have not been above or below 3 games from the 500 mark all season long. Wesley Johnson, the score. Yeah, 2 Lakers draped all over
when
him.
You're double teaming on the post, you can ill afford to let anybody split you there.
Yes, feeling it. Martinez, 14. Rubio just floating it up. Not going to get there. Volleyballed out. Rubio will control. Out of Spain, all the way, and it's blocked out of bounds by 14 second chance points for Minnesota. Just 3 for the Lakers. Nash bounce pass. Harris, he rises and fires and buries another 3. With 4 on the shot clock. Brewer puts Nash in the air. It's on its way. He didn't get the whistle. Nash did a good job of avoiding him. With 2 seconds on the clock, Manny Harris is going to go all the way. Count it! And the foul with 0.6 remaining in the half.
Any chance to set his feet, but he kept backing, and all of a sudden contact and 1 3-point opportunity. So the Lakers will get a 3-point play, possibly to end the first half.
It's the Access Sportsnet studio. It's time for the Drug in the Box halftime report. Fellas, all yours.
So the Lakers have to find an answer defensively to those 2 in particular. For offensively, it was Manny Harris coming in off the bench. Only played 9 minutes and was 5 for 5 from the field, 13 points. The only Laker in double figures. So
big basketball game this past weekend, Duke and Syracuse. It's Wesley Johnson and Ryan Kelly. Here's Kelly on its way.
Yes.
Again, the rest of the night, and Blake is hurt in that regard. Nash. Nick Young, and it goes over the front of the rim.
And Blake hasn't shot the ball very much tonight, only 1 time.
Good pass to Sacre, who fumbled it, then dunks it home. home.
Well, Carl's Camel show what I was talking about with Sacre. Nice play by Blake. Gives it to him. He fumbles it, but then when he picks it up, he decides, yeah, here I come. You want to block it? Block this. Nice play by Sacre.
I like the way you say that. And battling the ruptured eardrum, Steve Blake is still in the game. Kevin Love. This time it's a charge. The charge.
Well, he goes baseline, and Robert steps over and moves that left leg. Gets the call in his favor. Good play by Rob. As the Timberwolves turn it over after the timeout.
Nash on the attack. 22 minutes. Tied for second most tonight. Oh, Lakers Sacre away from Rubio. This Minnesota team currently 11th in the West. Oh, great block by Wesley Johnson as he came over. 2-on-2. Nash, Johnson, score!
That break started the last time because Wesley with the block when Kevin Martin shot, and then Nash keeps the ball in the middle where he's got options of going to the left, to the right, or straight ahead. Makes the right decision, and the Lakers get the basket. We've got a timeout, 5:34 to go in the third, and they just keep fighting on tonight, down by 10.
Time, which is Mark Jackson's Stu Spotlight, is being brought to you by Southern California Jeep Dealers.
And the spotlight is on Steve Nash and his return. First game since November the 10th, and he's doing his trademark, of course, is assisting others in the area of scoring, but also showing that he still has that nice jump shot that he's had forever. His decision-making, his ability.
13 assists right now. And that's a bad pass. Can count another turnover. 3-on-2. The middleman is Harris. Manny goes all the way. Count of it. Goes! It goes! And
by Lopez. Excuse me. By Rubio. As Manny Harris converts the transition play after the turnover as a three-point play. So as I say that, that's a tough cover there.
Leslie Johnson all the way, scoop it up short. Kevin Love. Oh, good play by Johnson. Picked his pocket and scored.
A lot of plays like that, slapping up versus slapping down.
J.J. Barea underneath the ball. Good play by Manny Harris, who took it away again. Harris on the break. Lob, dunk, Johnson. A turnover.
Well, we talked about good play. Manny again just makes the pass, and when Wesley Johnson is on the wing, if you get it anywhere in the building, it seems like his jumping ability is good enough to.
Here we go, Laker fans. Kendall Marshall hits the first shot from Cunningham. Gets the rebound. Chris Kaman, that's just his second board of the night. Nick Young drains the three. Rating with that ear injury tonight. Just back from the elbow problem. Kaman, mid-range. That's where he makes. Nobody has 5 fouls in the game. Nobody else that close to elimination. Here's Mbamute, blocked by Kaman from behind.
Last field goal attempt. He tried to lay it up, and Cunningham slapped it off out of his hand.
Guys, that some people would like to see it.
You put a lot of pressure so that they have to dribble.
Coming up on the 5-minute mark. Cunningham blocked by the Lakers. They read that perfectly.
Good help by Steve Blake.
Oh, wide open is Johnson. He misses as he challenged Kevin Love. Rubio to Kevin Love. Johnson went right out on him. Love went right around him. Oh, did he hit the ground hard. Wow, did he hit it hard after colliding. Oh, man, and then squirming.
But you see how Sacre just goes straight up. And he hits his backside first. Yeah, he'll make that when nobody's on him.
Rubio in a crowd, passes to Cunningham, who can't convert. Lakers have it at the other end of the floor is Johnson. They see him, and he scores.
You know, the last break the Lakers had is Wesley Johnson running down one wing, and nobody could catch him, and then he just throws it in easily as Kendall Marshall picks up the assist. Nice play. And then on the next
105-95 as Martin controls. Lakers trying to steal it away. Wesley Johnson does. Up ahead for Manny Harris. He puts it up and in. And 13 assists. Steve Blake drives and misses. Long lead for Brewer ahead of the pass. And he missed the dunk.
I never missed a dunk when I was playing, but Rick, guess what? You knew you couldn't dunk, so you didn't try.
You know, Shaq's going to be taking a good look at this one.
I think everybody that's played has missed it, that can dunk, has missed a dunk in their careers, whether it's whatever the level. Time now for our Subway sub of the game. And from the Lakers, Manny Harris. 17 points. I mentioned 7 out of 10 shooting. 8 rebounds. And he did all of that in the 20 minutes that he's been on the floor. So Manny, Subway. Sub of the game, just in the two. It's like the same extension.
Good word, I think, to describe it. When Manny Harris has played well, as he goes